For the plaster in the house, Jefferson relied on a couple of hired people, Hugh Chisholm, who was the bricklayer, and a man named Richardson. But originally the plaster went right on the brick walls. But if you ever had a wood wall, like this wood stud passage wall, you would typically use lath, small pieces of riven wood that you would put the plaster onto. And the little nails that held the lath on were a small 6-penny size that Jefferson was making in his nailery using a machine called cut nails or machine nails. But wherever there was a wood wall, which would be the passage or the bed alcoves, or for the ceilings, you would have this traditional lath. And the purpose of the lath is for the first coat of plaster to ooze through and dry and hold on to something. That's called a key. So the keys would be holding on to that wood lath. So the first coat is called a scratch coat, and you can see why. This first coat of lime plaster is scored to have a little bit of something for the next coat to be holding on to. So the second coat here is called the brown coat or the leveling coat, and it's becoming very smooth and level. And that was, again, the purpose of the plaster ground, is to get the brown coat very plumb on the wall. And then finally, the third coat is called a white coat, and it is a very, very thin coat of lime that doesn't have all the sand that you had in the other coats. And it is the finished coat. Once you put that on there, you can then put on your trim that covers the joint where the grounds are. And we also know that in Poplar Forest, Jefferson was coloring most of the plaster walls in the house with pigmented lime washes, which would be the same material as the lime with some pigment mixed in. And that would give you the colors of grays, blues, tans throughout the house. And in a few cases, he just used whitewash for a brighter effect, like in the middle room with the skylight.